What about yourself, player? Have you done this raid before? Okay, cool. Yeah, that's good.
How long until proper joins out?
Oh, is he already in?
No, he's eating away. It's fine. Yummy.
So, as you may or may not know, there is a wish wall in this raid where you can do some cool stuff. Before we start the raid, me and Jess were going to quickly activate the wish to give you guys an extra key, which basically just allows you to get an extra chance at the 1k voices, which is good. So we'll quickly go and run that, and then we'll get on to the first encounter. If you've already done the wish before, it's one per account, so you may not get the key itself, but I'm sure there's at least one of you who hasn't done this before. Right, so you can feel free to just chill here with Robbie, or you can try and follow me if you want, but I'm just going to quickly go and activate the wish, and then I'll be back.
Almost lit up. Okay, please don't put down the flyer. I'm gonna try.
No,
I'm not gonna use Prospector, okay?
no, don't use the sword and send it flying.
Or squaning.
Hey Jess,
Welcome back, Jess.
I know.
how was the
The
online?
lesson's still going on, but
okay.
I've turned it up. I've turned my headset all the way up so I can still hear
Okay.
it.
So nothing interesting's happening. I knew they'd be
Sociology,
useless.
bruv.
Have you come to free the witches?
Yeah, well, they're just going over stuff that we've already done because that's what's going to come up on the
Now,
exams.
How big is your sociology class?
23. Only like 6 of us turned up
really?
though. Yeah. To both of them, for both the teachers.
Oh yeah, because it was a 2-hour session, wasn't it?
Well, it was 2 1-hour sessions with 2 different teachers,
Right, yeah.
so 2 separate ones.
Who was there then in your class?
Matan, Shauna,
Oh yeah.
Dia. Oh nice, we just hit 30 followers.
Hey.
Thank you. Lovely.
How many do you need to become something? Affiliate?
50.
You know, a good streamer would actually help me input the code, you know?
Yeah, well, a good student is trying to listen to the lesson, so
It's fine, I'm almost done.
yeah, I kind of figured.
8, left, up, branch, fire. Cool, okay, some of you should have got a key there. Right. Okay, so just a quick recap on what I said. Make sure that we all have our Whirlwind Blade swords on for DPS here, and... Right, your fan the perks are gone.
Come on, that's not that bad.
No, I told you not to.
Come on, Michael, let me have some fun.
And then basically, make sure you have your Whirlwind Blade swords on. That's what we're going to be using for DPS. Any other add clear weapons are fine too. Now, for supers, I see that we've got 2 Warlocks, 2 Titans, and 2 Hunters, I believe. So what we'll do is we'll have gameplay. If you go on Bubble for me, and then we've got the Wells from our 2 Warlocks, and then I've got a Melting Point, and then we've got Celestial Nighthawk or Adcliff from the Hunters. And other than that, I think we should be good to go. Okay, well that's it now, Robbie. That's a whole week you're not getting it for.
Already lost them already, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, well, okay, month then. Right. If we just quickly rally to the flag, which is unfortunately in the sky, and then I'll get into this first encounter.
That's not even that bad. That's easy to reach.
Yeah, I know, you're being annoying.
How is that annoying? What, do you want me to wipe and place it down normally?
No?
Okay then.
Sounds like someone who didn't get to legend is salty. Right, and once you're ready to listen up on this first explanation, come over to me, just so I know when you're ready, and then I'll get into this. Alpha, I'm guessing you know this first encounter? Or, oh wait, no, Alpha had to go for a sec. Okay, we'll just wait for Alpha just to come back, and then I'll get into this first encounter. How long left of your lesson, Jess? Oh, she's muted. Rip. So, you've done this first encounter, haven't you, Optimus? But you just need a quick rundown again, right? That's right. It's all good. We'll give Alpha like a minute. If not, I'll just start explaining now. Right, I guess I'll just start talking about it now, and then I'll give Alpha a quick run through after. Okay, so the first thing we'll quickly talk about here are the 4 symbols in this room that you'll have to quickly get to know. Now, they're not very difficult. They're all snakes, by the way. So above us here, we have the 8 snake, because there's an 8 shape in the middle. Over across by Jesters, we have the U snake, because it's kind of in a U shape. Over to our right, where Wanted is, we have the split snake, as it splits off into 2 heads. And then all the way over at the back, over there by Jess, is the infinity snake. So there are 4 symbols that we just need to know the callouts for. So 8, U, split, and infinity. Now at the beginning of the encounter, Callie, our boss here, is going to choose 6 symbols that we need to go and activate in pairs of 2. So at the moment she's chosen 2 8s, 2 U's, and 2 splits underneath or next to these pillars. So the first thing we're going to do here is split ourselves into 3 groups of 2. So what's going to happen is I'll just quickly call out. We'll do me and Alpha will be underneath this pillar, and then we'll have Jess and Game Player over on that pillar, and then we'll have Optimus and Wanted over on that pillar. Now the reason why we're calling out pillar teams and not symbol teams is because every time we redo this encounter, or we have to do another phase of it, the symbols by our pillars will change. So what that means is just that at the moment, Game Player, he will be going to the U-Snake plate, but then after the first phase, or if we wipe, he will look at that pillar, and whatever symbol he sees next to it is the one that he's then going to go to. So we always keep it specific to the pillar. Now, around the map, there are 9 plates, and they all have, symbols above them. So when the encounter begins, we have a look at the symbol. So me and Alpha, we know, okay, we've got to go find an 8 snake plate. So I'm going to look around the map, and I see an 8 snake plate over there, and I'm going to run over to there. And then Alpha, he would look for a different 8 snake plate, and that would be over there, and he would go over to it. So basically, in your teams of 2, you have to find 2 different plates and stand on them and activate them, so that we can activate 2 8s, 2 U's, and 2 splits in this example. But in another example, it could be different. Now, if you guys follow me, we'll quickly run over to one of the plates, just so we can talk about how these plates work. So once you've found your plate, you'll head over this way. So Gameplay, if you come over this way. Now these plates over here are quite big, and they are split into 3 different sections lined off. Now while you're standing on the plate, 2 of these sections will become taken, and they'll have a taken bomb above them. Basically, you just need to make sure that you're standing on the part of the plate that isn't taken. Now, after a while, these taken bombs will explode, and even if you're slightly on the taken part, you will get one shot and you'll die. So just make sure that you're always paying attention and staying on the section that isn't taken. Pretty simple. Now, while you're on the plate, there'll be a bunch of thrall coming towards you. Again, that's easy to kill, just shoot them. And sometimes the boss will teleport to your plate too. Now, if this happens, you need to just shoot her in the head a few times and she'll teleport away. If you don't catch her quick enough, she can boop you backwards, which could be a bit dangerous if you're near the taken parts, because she could boop you back and then the bombs explode at the same time and then you die. So just be very careful of that. If you are required to run away from the plate because you feel like you're going to die, feel free to do that. It's better for you to survive and get off of the plate than it is for you to die on it. Now, after you've activated your plate, a knight is going to spawn in, a taken knight, so you just quickly take it out, and as soon as your taken knight is down, you can run into middle and will be ready for DPS phase. So the plate part is pretty simple there. At the beginning of the encounter, we find where we need to go, we'll all jump on, and then stay safe. Now, DPS phase is the harder part of this encounter. What's going to happen is Callie is going to go to each pillar and perform a DPS phase. So we're going to go over to where she is, do some DPS on her with our swords and our bubbles and our melting point, and then we'll just basically kill her, hopefully within the 3 damage phases. Now, while we're doing a damage phase, she's going to be charging up this wipe mechanic, which will kill us. However, while she does this, she's going to open up 6 of these small doorways below where she's standing, and we need to get in 1 doorway per person, and this saves us from the wipe mechanic. Now, if you want to have a little bit of a better explanation here, if you just stand right where I'm shooting, this will allow you to see the doors a little bit better. Now, what's going to happen is basically, let's pretend the boss is over on this pillar here. So we'll all jump over to her and do some DPS, and then the doors below her will open up when she starts the wipe mechanic. Now, to do this, we have a very specific way of doing it. We order ourselves in a team 1 to 6, where player 1 is always going to the door closest to top left. Now, what I mean by this is, if I'm player 1, I'm going to try and get into the top left door here. But if this door doesn't open up, then it's the first one that I come across, reading left to right, like a book. So I'm going to start on top left and go along until I find my door. And if this is the first one that opens up to me, then that is door number 1. And then player number 2 is the next door. And then player number 3 is the next one. And then 4 and 5 and 6 and so on. So basically, you just need to work out which door you're jumping into by just reading along and counting along very simply. So when all 6 doors open up, you start at the top left and count the open doors along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, basically. And if you're player 1, you jump in the first one. If you're player 2, you jump in the second one, just like that. Now, I'm just going to dish out some numbers here. So what we'll do is we'll have game player on door number 1, we'll have Optimus on door number 2, Jess on 3, me on 4, Wanted on 5, and then Alpha on 6. Now, just a heads up here. Game player and Optimus, you're going to read the same way. So you're always going to have a look at the top left door and read along left to right. The first door you come across is then game players, and then the second one along is then Optimus. Now Alpha, he can read it backwards, but I'll probably need to explain it again when he gets here. Oh, you're here, yeah. Do you know how this first encounter works, by the way? Okay, yeah, so I'll need to re-explain it then. That's fine. But other than that, basically Optimus and game player. Once we've finished a DPS phase, what we're going to do is we're going to jump down to the middle where the boss is right now, just so we can kind of take a look at all the open doors, and then just count along to where your 1 is and jump in. And then as soon as we come out of the doors, we run straight over to the next pillar where she's teleported to, and just rinse and repeat the same thing. And then again after the second DPS phase. So that will happen 3 times during the encounter. But the main part of this encounter that you need to focus on is the plates, making sure you're standing on the part that isn't taken, careful of the boss, and then during DPS phase, remember your numbers, and then count along, find the door, get in it, and then survive and move on. Now I'm just going to quickly take Alpha for it one more time, and then we'll probably give it a go. So Alpha, just do a quick rundown for you here. If you come over to me, just to your left here. Yeah, go ahead. Yes. Yeah. After the 3 damage phases, if we don't kill her within those 3 damage phases, then we do the whole encounter again. So we just look back at our pillar, our original pillar, take a look at the symbol, and then find the plate, and go over to it. Remember, the plates are going to be randomized again. So if you saw, for example, an infinity one over there, and then you've got infinity, that doesn't mean the infinity symbol's going to stay there. It will change as well. But yeah. Now, Alpha, I'm just going to quickly talk to him about this, and then we should be good to go. So, Alpha, what you missed, basically, there are 4 symbols that you'll quickly have to get to know. So, if you look above me, they're all snakes, by the way. We've got the 8 snake here, because of the 8 shape. Over where Jess is, or I guess Wanted's over there now, we have the U snake, because it's in a U shape. Over to our right, we have the split snake, as it splits off into 2 heads. And then over all the way in the distance, we have the infinity snake. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring us into 3 groups of 2. So me and you are going to be underneath this pillar, and we are this pillar's team. You, because it's in a U shape, yeah? So we're going to be put on our pillar teams. And what this means is basically whatever symbol we see next to our pillar is the one that we need to go and activate. So for now, Alpha, me and you, we've got 8 snakes. So what we would need to do is look around the map for the 8 snake plates. There would be one up there, and I think there's one over there too. So basically one of us would go to each one and then go and activate it. Now if we just take a look at how the plates work, if you come over this way. Now the plates, they are split into 3 different sections here. Don't jump on. Oh, okay. We'll just quickly wipe, because I need to carry on explaining.
How's it going, Shane?
Oh, Shane here.
Yeah.
Oh, quartz, so that's not that bad. 2 hours every Thursday.
I've been in every day for 3 hours since about 2 weeks ago.
So you'll notice now that the symbols have changed. So just think, oh, okay. Someone accidentally stood on the plate there. We'll just quickly wipe again. Robbie.
Well,
Was that you?
I didn't sound like.
No, we accidentally stood on the plate somewhere. Right, just be careful of the place, guys, because I've still got to explain it to Alpha here.
How much do you want to bet that it was Robbie that jumped on the plate?
99%.
Oh no, what's up?
What's
No.
this? It looks better in stream chat, doesn't it? Oh. Yeah, that was my fault. I thought I saw the health bar pop up. Right.
You're actually fucking stupid.
I want to record that because I don't want to be fucking stupid. I want to watch that back. Right, okay. We'll just make our way over to a plate and not stand on it this time. I know, hypocritical. Right, so like I said before, the plates are split into 3 sections, and while you're standing on the plate, 2 of the parts of the plate will become taken. You just need to make sure that you're not standing on the part of the plate that is taken. You need to be standing on the safe part. Now these taken parts will have a taken bomb above them, which will explode periodically, so just make sure that you're not standing on the taken part when the bomb does explode, otherwise you die. Once you've activated your plate, a taken knight will spawn in, so just make sure you take it out. Sometimes the boss will teleport to your plate too, so just shoot her in the head a few times and you'll be safe. Now, DPS phase is the most important part of this encounter, Alpha, so make sure you listen up here. What the boss is going to do is she's going to go to each pillar, and we just need to go over to her and damage her. And underneath the pillars, there are these doorways, and 6 of them will open up, and we need to jump in them to save ourselves from the wipe mechanic. And I've just gone over with the other 2 how that works. So you're going to be door number 6. So the way you're going to look at the doors is you're going to read it backwards. You're going to start at bottom right and read right to left, and the first door that you come across is the one that you jump in. So just please do that, find your door, jump in it, and we should be good. Now, one thing I haven't said to any of you guys, the best thing to do if you're struggling with the door phase is when you jump down into middle, just wait, and then you'll see everyone else go into their doors if they know what to do, and then the remaining doors should be yours. So that's the best way to kind of be a little bit patient there, just so you kind of don't jump in the wrong one. Because if you accidentally jump in the wrong one, that will confuse another player too. Just make sure you count along, give it some time, and then you can work it out. So for now, let's just give this one a go, because we've been waiting. Just to go over again, we've got me and Alpha on this pillar, so we have Split Snake. Then we've got Optimus and Wanted over on this pillar. They've got 8 Snake to begin with, and then we've got Game Player and Jess over on this one, which is Infinity at this time. And our numbers for the doorways is Game Player is 1, Optimus is 2, Jess is 3, I'm 4, Wanted is 5, and Alpha is 6. So let's go find our plates. Don't jump on them just yet. We're just going to stand by them and get ready. I'll take this Split Snake over here. Right, we all good to go? Right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So just make sure you're standing on the part of the plate that isn't taken, otherwise you're going to die. Kill these for all. If the boss teleports you, shoot her in the head. Keep moving, the taken part should have changed. And again. Now if you did it correctly, your knight should be spawning in soon, or you might get one more phase. Once you've killed your knight, you can run on into the middle.
Okay.
Guardian down.
So I got your revive. Right, into middle, guys. What we'll do is we'll have Optimus, if you get down your well on the boss. Remember, light attacks here at the boss. Only use your heavy when it's charged. Right, move to middle, take a look at the doors. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Guardian down.
Yeah, we need to be a little bit quicker on that. It's okay. Right. That's alright, it's alright. We'll get the revive down here, guys. Right, move to middle, Take a look.
Guardian down.
Remember, you're counting from bottom right, Alpha, reading right to left. That's okay. Right, we got that final battle down now on right on top of the boss from Game Player. Oh, we got another well, that's cool. Right, move to middle.
Guardian down.
Right, now take a look back on your pillars. Your symbols may have changed. Alpha, we have
We've
8
got
Snake.
split.
Optimus, we have U-Snake.
play it safe on the place. We've got very low revives here. Check the bottom right hand corner. Oh, you have one? Cool. That's good. And once you killed your knight, come to middle. First one from Optimus. Oh, someone activated the wrong plate. We missed the split snake. I'll go do it.
We should be fine. Or,
Oh, I'm fucked.
Get back. Oh fuck, there's only 3. We
No,
can't,
there's only
we
three.
can't
Okay, right,
get
this
in.
is the one. Yeah, that's okay. We just... Someone got the wrong plate there, that's all. That's okay. Right, we just wiped there.
come on, let's just.
Robbie, please
Yeah,
swipe.
no. And run right now.
What?
Yeah, do you know what, Quartzy? You should have like an OnlyFans because I'll subscribe to that shit.
Just a heads up here. He's got a good sword.
I have the new
just
sword.
a
Yes, and
heads-
he also stood there for like 30 extra seconds DPSing.
Just a heads up here,
Yeah,
guys.
that'd
A
be
really
good.
good
See
weapon
that.
to use here is a shotgun, just so that you can kill the knights a lot easier. That allows you to just be a little bit safer if you're struggling on that part of the encounter. Remember that I'm just going to give a quick reminder on what pillars we're looking at, because I don't know what happened on that final one, but if we just quickly go over it one more time, we've got me and Alpha on this pillar, Jess and Game Player over on this pillar, and then we've got Optimus and Wanted over on that pillar. So in this example, or in this go, we've got me and Alpha on Infinity, Optimus and Wanted on 8, and Game Player and Jess on the split snake. So please go find your place, and we'll get ready in a sec. That's okay. Did you rally? Yeah. Right. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Robbie, let the kids out of the basement.
No. Yeah, just pick him up.
Guardian down. Guardian down.
Probably standing on the taken part. Right. No, that's okay. We'll come and get you now.
Guardian down.
He needs to sort out his plate first, and then it'll help. As soon as your knight's dead, make sure we come into the middle. And here we go. We'll get the first well down. There we go. Right, start heading to the middle. Right, have a look, have a look. 1, 2. Yeah, it's a little visual glitch. Alpha, you just jump into my door. Yep. You need to make sure you're counting from bottom right on the bottom row, okay? From reading right to left. Yep. Alright, let's get that next row or bubble down. There we go. Okay, spells are cool. Alright, move to the middle. Have a look. There was less doors this time.
Guardian down.
Now there's one to my left.
Oh,
No,
okay.
Alpha just didn't
Alright,
range us.
yeah, just you need to make sure you're counting from bottom right. Like I said. Oh, okay. It's okay, it's okay.
Not to worry.
Alright, go to mid.
No,
Look at the doors. Yeah, there were 6 doors, so maybe you just miscounted their album.
yeah, there's one
Just
to my
quickly wipe here, guys. I'll be quicker to go over here.
Guardian down.
wait.
So basically, Alpha, all you need to do is just when that door phase starts, you look at the bottom right door and read to your left, reading right to left, and then the first door you come across is yours, and you just go into that. That's alright. Just so to clarify something, Optimus, you keep getting your well back by the final DPS phase. Do you think that can happen every time? Yeah. Okay, well then that's great then. So what we'll do is we'll have you on the first well, Jess on the second, and then you on the final well, and then that way, game player doesn't really need to worry about the bubble. Okay, right, take a look at your symbols, guys. Oh yeah. There will be. Alright, we all good? Alright, let's go. What's that? Alright, keep on moving. Make sure your knights are going down. Right, you kill this knight. Right, here we go, guys. Right, here we go. Right, let's do this.
Oh, that's the no-no zone, okay. I think we all got the wrong
Yeah.
Right,
implications
get ready to
from
go
that.
to the middle, guys. Here we go, here we go. Nice. Right, we've got that second well from Jess. Mountain points coming in. Doors, middle. Two.
Hey, just here, can someone let me finish the sign?
finish the Scion?
Yeah, I need heavy ammo.
Okay.
Nice.
That's right, you get a promotion for annoying Robbie. And we've not got a well here. Alright, middle. That's right, that's right. Unlucky. Right, make sure we have a look at our pillars. They should be changing. Alpha, we have new snake.
Optimus, we have Infinite Snake.
Both infinite snakes are next to each other.
Where are they? Oh, over there again.
That's fine. As long as we're surviving on the plates, we should be fine.
Up to left. God, those super henchmen, great.
I'm pretty sure there's an egg snake right next to Jess game player.
Yes.
We got this. No, we don't need that up.
Still up the middle.
Right, here we go. Alright, mountain point's coming out.
Ah, I didn't have a charge.
Right, get to the middle. Nice. Second one.
No.
Oh, fuck you.
Right, we commit to it. We got this. Nice. Well done, guys. Good job.
I can give you anything.
You have my thanks, Guardians. But my sister
Quite a lot
remains
course, I'm
enthralled.
pretty sure.
What is it you want? Weapons? Glory? Peace? Or is it simpler than that?
Alright, once you guys are
Without
ready, just come over this way and we'll head
we
over to the
cannot
next encounter.
defeat Riven. Find her, save her. Riven will try to.
To be fair, I
seduce
could do
you
with
when
setting up
she
an
speaks.
OnlyFans.
Do
I need
not.
that extra cash. See, if it didn't count as child pornography, I'd do it. But unfortunately, because we're not quite over that that threshold yet, you know, it counts as it. So but that's just a technicality.
Guardian, down.
Good, I'm glad you stopped listening.
Listen, man, I'm close enough to 18. It's fine.
No, you're not.
Yeah, but I'm
I'm
close.
closer. Oh, fuck off,
Oh,
Robbie.
fuck you all. I don't care that I'm younger than both of you.
Wait, have we-
I'm only 2 weeks
Oh, we
younger
have
than
done
you,
that
Michael.
first, yeah.
And that was because I was born late, so fuck you.
Wow. Sounds like a
And
pretty
your
big oof.
fucking on-time birthday.
Fuck.
I think I was actually born 2
I
weeks
was born
early.
a week late.
Week late? Well, there you go then. I still would have been older than you.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the gap would have been smaller.
Smaller. Did you guys miss the?
Shut up.
Did you guys miss the chest? Alpha. Okay, you want to come back this way, Alpha? Yeah. Yeah, come back to me, Alpha.
Well, Jess, are you ready for this flag to fly out into the atmosphere?
Yeah.
I just need to change weapons, and then I can send it away.
Hang on, I'm just waiting for gameplay to get.
Guardian
Right, we're
down.
just gonna jump down here onto the rock
Oh
side.
shit.
Yeah. I have no prospector ammo. Used all my heavy ammo last round.
And then jump through the portal.
Guardian down.
Ah. Hey, would you mind reviving me?
Actually fucking stupid.
I'm gonna try and do something.
Right, over this way. Hey, Alpha, come this way just so you don't get lost, yeah?
Guardian down.
Ah, that did not work.
Oh, that's shit.
Right, so we're just gonna jump all the way down to that corner over there.
It's not much, but it's honest work.
Yeah. Yeah, back in my good job.
Oh, gameplay, did you? Oh, wait, sorry. I'm lagging, I guess. Oh, maybe he's
Right,
lagging.
I've actually got to have a set of PvP armor because this is really annoying. Keep on having to change my things back and forth. That's still, yeah. Oh. Oh wow, the entire party's connecting. Can you actually join the fucking party that I just keep on inviting you to because you're actually taking the piss. Like taking the bare piss, bruv. Took you fucking long enough to join the fucking party. Oh.
Because this is your party, I can't invite anyone. So can you invite these guys?
Recently played with. Bro, I've invited Robbie like 5 fucking times.
Yeah. Right, are we all back? Yeah, gameplay, are you good? Cool, okay. Right. So, for this encounter, you want to make sure you have your Whirlwind Blade swords on Silicrep. That's what we're going to be using for DPS. Shotguns are always good here for ag clear because it's quite close range. And any other primary weapons, feel free to run. Now, there will be some specific supers that we're going to be using. So what we're going to do is we're going to have the Warlocks both on well. And then me and gameplay, we're actually going to go Melting Point. So if we go Top Tree Hammers, just so that we are ag clear and we've got the Melting Point for each DPS phase. And then the Hunters, they will go Tether / Arc Strider. Wanted, I'm guessing you're on Tether, right?
I'm an arc rider.
Oh, okay, there you go. Now you stay Tether. And now, once you're ready to listen up to my explanation, if you come up this way, we're just going to do a little bit of parkour, just so I can explain the next encounter. Oh. Yeah, it's alright. I'm just heading over this way. That's fine, no worries. What's that, sorry? What? What, the set I'm wearing? Oh, it was a ornamental set from Eververse. That's okay, that's alright. Do you have sword ammo at least? Oh, you'll be fine. Right, if you follow me up this way, Optimus, I'll just jump back down for you. So if you just jump up on this rock here. Up.
I'll back them up.
Mm-hmm.
Here we observe controller drift in its natural habitat.
Oh yeah.
Very nice. I'll fix it. Boom.
Oh yeah.
They make 10 grand a month. That's mad. So that's what my family has to live on in a fucking year. That's oh my days. Right, I'm setting an account up real quick. Shit, man.
Over this way.
Ah, fuck it. Oh, I just glitched out.
Right, if you guys come over this way, and then I'll talk you through this first, next encounter. Right. So this time we're going to be fighting Shuro-Chi, and Shuro-Chi is the exact same boss type as Kali, so same moveset, boopy attacks, all sorts of stuff like that. Now this time her health bar is actually going to be split into 6 different sections. There are 6 places where we do DPS to her, and this is one of them. Basically what's going to happen is she's going to stand in the middle, do a little dance, and we need to take down her shield so that we can do DPS. So what we're going to do is, first off, I'm just going to pick 2 people. What we'll do is we'll have Alpha and Game Player. We will be the crystal holders. Now, what needs to happen here is that when Shuro-Chi teleports in the middle of these 3 plates, we all need to kind of claim one. So we will kind of stand by one that we're going to get on. So if I'm standing on this one and Player's standing over there, then Alpha will be standing there. Now what's going to happen is that crystals are going to spawn on each of the plates, and what we need to do is we need to pick them up, jump on the plate, and then using the crystal we're going to shoot it like a laser beam on the person to our right. Basically this will form a triangle around the boss, and it will take down the boss's shield, where we can then go in for DPS. And because Optimus is not part of the team, he should easily be able to put down the well whenever we get the shield down. Now just a few tips here. Obviously the plate, if you give it a go, it does deal damage to you. So you need to make sure that if you're on red health or you're quite low, you call it out for us, just so that we can just say, okay, we'll give it a sec, let you regen, and then we're going to get on. Now the best tip I can give, and don't ignore this, it's very good, you can actually pick up the crystal before you jump on the plate. So if you pick it up, all you have to do is just aim it over at the plate to your right, and then when you jump on, all you do is jump on and shoot, and then it should be completed. Now the final thing I'm just going to talk about are the plates here. They are a bit finicky, so if you're only jumping on the very edge, they'll still damage you, but they won't actually work properly. You need to make sure you're jumping on the very blue center there, so that it does work. Aim to the person on your right, shoot them directly, and then the shield will go down. And as soon as the shield goes down, we're going to hop in for DPS, and then me and Game Player, we will have our melting points, and then we got Well from Jess and Optimus. Now, just one final thing. When we are ready at the crystal plates, the signal for jumping on will be me. I will say 3, 2, 1, jump, and in that process you should be holding the crystal, jumping on, and then shooting the player to your right. But this part happens 6 times, and it is very simple. We just need to make sure we're in position and we're ready. Now if you guys come over this way, we're going to go over to the puzzle room. And the puzzle room is the hardest part of this encounter. So Alpha, if you come over this way. Now in the puzzle room, we're all going to be doing this, us 4. And there are 3 panels in this room. Now the way it works is basically on these panels, there'll be a symbol. But it doesn't matter what the symbol is, but there'll be 4 missing pieces on that symbol that we need to fill in. Now you'll notice how these panels are split into a 3x3 grid. So we have top left, top mid, top right, you know, middle, and then bottom sections. Now this 3x3 grid corresponds to the 3x3 grid of plates on the floor here. So the top left plate corresponds to this one here. The middle part corresponds to this plate here. Just because though 3x3 grid on the panel corresponds to each plate here. Now let's for example say that the top right panel was missing. We would have to get someone to go over to the top right plate and then jump on it, and then that would fill it in. Now there will be 4 missing pieces at once, so we need to go and find where they are, stand by them, and jump on at the same time. Now we're going to be doing something that is very similar to the doors. We're going to be ordering ourselves 1 to 4, where 1 is going for the closest top left missing panel, and 4's going for the closest bottom right. So I'll just go over that again. We'll have kind of similar ones. So we'll have Player on 1, Optimus on 2, I'll be 3, and Alpha will be 4. So when Player walks into the room, he's going to look at this panel on the left and start from the top left part. And the first one he reads going along left to right will be his. And then the next one along will be Optimus, and then me, and then Alpha's is the final one. And Alpha, he can read it backwards. So he's going to start at bottom right and then read it right to left. And then the first one he comes across will be his. Now, yes. Now, just a heads up on the missing pieces. The symbol, as you'll know, as you've seen them before, is a black symbol with a white background. This green colour that we're seeing now is the colour of the missing pieces. So just look out for this green colour, and once you work out which plate you're going to, run over to that plate that corresponds to it, and you need to call out you're ready. Now, what I'm going to be saying is, 3's ready. I need to hear all of you say 1's ready, 2's ready, 4's ready, and as soon as I see all 4 of you say that, I'll say 3, 2, 1, jump, and then we all jump on the plates at the same time. Now, a really good tip here is that we're all using swords, so utilize them. Basically, what I mean by that is, if you block when you're standing on the plates, you will hardly take any damage, and this is very good. You need to make sure that you do this just so that you can stand on the plate for a longer amount of time. Now, there are 2 rules in this part that make this a little bit more difficult. The first rule is a little bit of common sense here, but depending on the way that you're looking at the panel is the way that the plates rotate. Now, what I mean by that is, if we're looking at this panel, the top left plate is this one, right? But then when we look over at this panel, the top left plate is now this one. And then when we turn to look at this panel, the top left plate is now this one. So all this means is just the way you're looking at the plate, or the panel, sorry, is the way the plates are rotated. And now if that is struggling to if you're struggling to understand that, all you have to do is just take a step back when you're looking at the panel, and then you can work out, oh, okay, that one over there is top left, and then I've worked the rest of it out. Now, the final rule is the one that makes this difficult. Let's say the first plate I stand on is this one, yeah? All good. And then I look again, and I have to stand on this plate again. Well, I can't. So the second rule here is that you can never step on the same plate twice. Now, this doesn't mean I can't stand on top left 3 times in a row, because as you'll know, top left each time will change, because this is top left on the first panel, this is top left on the second panel, and this is top left on the third. It just means that if I have jumped on this exact plate once, I can never jump on this exact plate again and it will go red. So just make sure you need to remember what plate you have stood on. Now, this might sound difficult because there's so much to keep track of, but realistically, if we can do it correctly, you only have to remember 2 plates, and then by the 3rd jump on, we'll be done. So all you need to do is when you come into this room, take a look at the panel on the left, find where your plate is and run over to it and call out that you're ready. 1's ready, 2's ready, 3's ready, 4's ready, and as soon as I hear all of you say that, I'll say 3, 2, 1, jump, and we'll all jump on and block so that we don't die. As soon as that's done, we look at the middle symbol, do it again, and then we look at the right symbol and do it again. And each time we jump on a plate, make sure you remember, okay, I have stood on this middle one, I can never step on it again, just so that we don't fail it. Now, if you know for a fact that you're about to jump on one that you've already stood on, you need to ask for a switch. So what you would say is, oh, 3 can't step on, and then I'll quickly say, okay, 3 and 4 will switch, or 1 can't stand on, and then I'll say 1 and 2 will switch. So usually we get 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 to switch with each other. So for example, if game player realizes that he can't step on his plate, he'll say 1 needs to switch, and I'll say, okay, 1 and 2 switch with each other. So that means game player will be going on plate 2, and Optimus will be going on plate 1. They're just swapping places so that they can stand on each other's plates. Now, that's pretty much it with this room. It is difficult, but just make sure we're remaining calm here. The most important tip I can give is you have to commit to your plate. Now, what I mean by that is, if I jump on and then I see, oh, someone hasn't jumped on yet, and I'm just like, okay, no one was ready, I'm going to jump off. That means I'm never going to be able to step on that plate ever again, and we then have to all switch, which is a big problem. Just make sure that when you jump on, you stay on that plate for as long as you can. Otherwise, we will all have to switch again. And the more times we mess up and switch, we're probably going to wipe. So just make sure that when you jump on your plate, you just stay on for as long as possible, and then we'll be fine. But we'll give this some practice just so that we can get to grips with it. But for now, I think we'll be fine. Now, this puzzle room does happen twice during the hull encounter, so we will be doing that multiple times. Now, the final thing in this encounter that I want to go over is that the entire encounter is on an internal timer from the boss, 4 minutes, and after the minute's timer is up, we will wipe. So by the time we get to the puzzle room, there's only going to be about a minute left. So it is a little bit stressful, but just as long as you remain calm, we should be fine. That's all you have to do. But once we're all ready, we'll head over to this doorway, and then we'll give it a go. Now, with our tether alpha, as soon as this doorway opens, can you tether into the middle of all the ads here, just so that I can get a good super off and generate a bunch of orbs. We need to make sure that as a team, we are generating as many orbs as possible with our supers. Now, Optimus and Jess aren't running that clear, so that's fine. But with me, game player, and the rest of us, we need to make sure we're doing that. So if you get your tether out here,
Yet you continue to make enemies of so
quick as you can.
many gods and monsters.
Just next time get your tether up a little bit more earlier, and then we should be good. Right. So just a heads up here, as soon as my super runs out, we'll get another ad clear going. Right, another ad clear, who's next? Right, we need another ad clear super here, so whoever's got one, call it out, and then we'll use it. Gameplay, you don't really want to pick that up if you press the super button. Right, head to your crystal plates. Quick as you can, gameplay. Alright, 3, 2, 1, jump.
Guardian down.
Right, let's just wipe it. Let's just wipe it. Just a few tips here. As soon as the door opens up, you get that tether off straight away, Alpha. Don't wait for it, just so that we can get the ads down straight away. Now, when the ads waves are spawning in, you need to listen to me. What I was saying is we need to be calling out who's using what ad clear super. Now, gameplay, I switched to top tree hammers just so that we get that extra melting point there. We'll be using that throughout this encounter. So if you switch over to top tree melting point on hammers, we should be good. Basically, for us ad clear people, which is me, Wanted, Alpha, and Game Player, we need to be doing ad clear all the time with our supers so that we can constantly be generating orbs for each other. So as soon as you see one of our ad clear supers run out, just say, okay, I've got the next super, so that no one else pops it and wastes it with you, just so that we can get constant, you know, back and forth supers, and so we always keep generating orbs of light. Whenever you're ready, just come over to the door. We'll just call it out and say you drop the first one and Jess will drop the second one. Yeah, and there will be a relic that gets dropped in this room here. Just for now, ignore it. We're not going to be using it. Right, so start heading to some crystal plates just so we kind of know where we're heading. Right, 3, 2, 1, jump. Gameplay, you're not in the center of the plate there. Alright, jump off. Right, let's wipe it again. Just when you jump onto the plate, gameplay, make sure you're jumping on in the very center of it.
Guardian down.
He's going for the scenic route. It's okay. No. The best tip I can give here, game player, is like I said before, if you pick up the crystal before you jump on the plate, you stand next to it, hold X so that you can hold it, and aim it over the person to your right, and then all you have to do is just jump on the plate in the middle, and then you should be fine. Whenever you're ready, Robbie.
Put your map.
Alright, let's get that tether up. Alright, start heading to your crystal plates. Alright, 3, 2, 1, jump. Mark the first melting point. Cool, thank you. Nice.
I got super here.
Cool. Who's got next act clear super? Yep, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah.
Got another act clear. Alright, start heading to crystal plates, here we go. 3, 2, 1, jump. Right, next mountain point, you get it. Oh, you're using the wrong tree. Okay. Right, puzzle room time, guys. We've got 1 minute 15, so here we go. Enter the room, take a look at the symbol on your left. Just keep it chill, guys. No unnecessary callouts here. Right, so take a look at the missing pieces, count along. Right, 3's ready. Yep. Nope, so you have a look at the symbol. You see how there's 4 missing green pieces here, right? Number 1 is middle, 2 is bottom left, 3 is bottom middle, and 4 is bottom right. Do you see that? Alpha, take a look at the panel to your left, up here. No, game player, no. Game player, get off. Look to your left, game player, up there. You see the 4 green parts that are missing of the symbol, right? So the first one that you see is middle, and that's yours, right? And then number 2 is bottom left, 3 is bottom middle, and 4 is bottom right. So 3, 2, 1, jump. Alpha, you're on
This one with yours.
It's okay. And Alpha, you're on the wrong one. Yep. It's a wipe here anyway. We need to just do a little bit more practice on that.
Symbol only has 3 missing pieces.
That's okay. I'll re-explain it. Basically, when we walk into the room, you'll see the left panel on your left, right? Is a symbol. There'll be 4 pieces of it that are green. They're the missing parts. Did you see that? Yep. So you just have to start from the bottom right and count along, and the first missing part that you see, that is where you're jumping on, okay? And gameplay is doing the exact opposite. He starts at top left, and the first green part, he comes along, he will then jump on it. Right, here we go. Right, start heading to crystal plates. Alright, 3, 2, 1, jump. First mounting point.
I've got super after this.
Hey, game player, when you're doing DPS, make sure you're using your sword for it, okay? Right, who's got next clear? Yeah, just as it. Right, start heading towards crystal plates, so we kind of get an idea where who's going. Right, 3, 2, 1, jump. Right, we haven't got a melting point for this one. Nice. Right, we've got 1 minute 30 seconds in the puzzle. Right, so take it slow here. Keep it chill. Right, so take a look at the panel to your left. You see the 4 missing pieces, right? So, gameplay is starting at the very top left. The first one he comes across is his. 3's ready. Alpha, that's the wrong one. So you're starting from the bottom right, yeah? And you count along left to right.
Game player, you're here.
Yeah, right. And game player, remember
you're
you're starting from the top left, so you're counting to the right. So your one is here. No. Game player, you need to listen, yeah? You're starting at the top left and you just read to the right, okay? So that's the first one that you come across, okay? Yep, right. 3, 2, 1, jump. Right, now we look to our right. Look at the next symbol. Right, 3's ready. Three, 2, 1, jump. Just please call out when you're ready, guys. There we go. Right, 1 and 2 need to switch. 3's ready.
Guardian down.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's okay. You can get off as. Yeah, you can get off as soon as it's done. Okay. Right. So 1 and 2 switch. Okay. So what you're going to 1. Right. 3, 2, 1, jump. Right. Now we're just jumping up. Well done, guys. We're just jumping up now.
Ah, Michael. I think all of us failed this, didn't we? Oh
Right, I've
no,
got super.
I don't have super anymore.
What happened? Right, get the Zag clear. We need another super. Tether the boss. Right, crystal plates, guys. Start heading towards them. Okay, wanted. I need you. Right. 3, 2, 1, jump.
Oh, if I can jump straight.
Right, first mountain point.
I have super now. I'll have super after this.
Right, keep going. Right, Robbie's on. Right, who's got next act clear?
Yeah, no, I'm gone.
This one. That's fine, I'm almost there as well.
Yeah, Michael, I ended up accidentally finishing a enemy which used half my super.
Oh, okay. That's fine, it's fine, it's not crystal plates yet, but just keep moving towards them now. Just make sure you don't get booped off the edge, so don't go too close to it. Alright, wanted, I'm gonna need you again.
Yeah.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, jump. Get off.
Down.
You weren't in the middle, Alpha, again. Alright, 3, 2, 1, jump.
Guardian down.
Right, that's the one. Now, just keep an eye out when you jump on the plate, yeah? Yeah, let's just go over your Titan gameplay so that you have the right stuff on. So can you put on top tree hammers, please, so that you have melting point? And then you'll want to go on either high lift or strafe lift to make sure that you can actually make the jump there. I would suggest high lift for you. It'll be a little bit easier there. So you see at the bottom of your subclass. See what that is, gameplay? High lift. You need to change your double jump to high lift. There you go. Right. Right, let's do this. No tether? Sorry. That's okay, that's okay. Alright, who's got next that clear? Right, start heading towards crystal plates. Three, two, one, jump. I've got first melting point. Gameplay, you're going to have the melting point in the second DPS phase, okay?
I've got super here.
Do you know how to activate melting point? Gameplay? Do you know how to activate melting point? Okay, basically all you need to do is just, when you're sprinting, you'll see kind of like air particles on your screen, and then press the melee button, and then you'll do like this kind of shoulder charge attack. And if you do that on the boss, when the DPS phase starts, it will allow us to do more damage. Okay, we need a little bit more active here, guys. Crystal plates here. Right. Three. Oh fuck. 3, 2, 1, jump. Right, second mountain point. We've got our first puzzle room here, guys. Keep it calm. We've got 1 minute. Alright, plate 3's ready. No, don't jump on yet. Stay on. Stay on. No.
I'll just... Oh.
Has
I'll
everyone
just get on.
I haven't heard any call-outs yet. Right, 3, 2, 1, jump.
Gamed off.
Right, keep going. Right, get the revive. Right, take a look at the next symbol. We need to hear that you're ready before you jump on. Right, 3's ready. 3, 2, 1, jump. 3's ready. Wrong one's Optimus in gameplay. There you go. Gameplay, that's the wrong one. You start from the top left and then read left to right like a book, right? So the first one you would have come across was mid left there. Optimus, were you on mute there? Ah, okay, right, yeah. That's okay. No, I didn't hear any of the readies. That's fine. Yeah, just make sure before you jump on gameplay, you just make sure you call out that you're ready and listen
Ooh.
to my countdown.
That was a far one.
Mhm. Yeah, so basically gameplay, if you give the melting point a practice, the best thing to do is just if you sprint around in a circle and then you have a lot more time to do the melting point. Right, ready when you are. Right, tether. Start heading to crystal plates. Three, two, one, jump. I've got first melting point.
I got super after this.
Probably does.
Right.
No, not you. Right, next Aquila. Gameplay, you have a super here. Can you use your super please and clear some of these outs? Let's start heading towards crystal plates. Still quite a few ads up, guys. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, jump. Right, get off, get off, get off, get off. Wait for him, get off, get off. Right, let you regen. 3, 2, 1, jump. No, we don't. No, it goes down doubly as fast during this phase. Right, here we go. 58 seconds. Keep it calm, guys. We've got this. You know what we're doing now. Right, 3's ready. Right, 3, 2, 1, jump. Please wait until I call out, okay? Right, there we go. Right, 3's ready. No, that's not 2. No, you don't. No, you don't. 2. Yeah, gameplay, you're on the wrong one too. You've got top left there, you see? Right, 3, 2, 1, jump. Alright, 3's ready. Gameplay. Alright, 3, 2, 1, jump. Please just call out 1's ready, gameplay next time, yeah? Just so we know. Alright, jumping up now. I've got super. Right, start going to the crystal plates.
Oof.
Right, 3, 2, 1, jump. First mountain point.
I've got super after this.
No. Game player, did you just use your mountain point there? Game player? Okay, cool. Yeah. Most of the time gameplay, you need to save your melting point for the second DPS phase, okay, instead of the first one. That's why I called out I've got first melting point. Right, start heading towards crystal plates. Just be very careful that you don't get booped off the edge, Alpha. Yep. Careful, careful, careful. Right, 3, 2, 1, jump. Right, get off, Alpha. You need to be in the middle of the plate, okay? Right. Let you regen. Just please watch where you jump. Right, 3, 2, 1, jump. There we go. It's fine, it's fine. Yep. Right, puzzle room. Just Robbie, fill in where you have to.
Yeah.
Right, we've got 30 seconds. Right, 3's ready. Right, 3, 2, 1, jump. Nice, okay. Right, 3's ready. 3, 2, 1, jump. Nice, okay. Right, 3's ready. 3, 2, 1, jump. It's okay.
No, I got it. Ah,
Nice, there we go.
oh my god.
Right, jumping up here. Jumping up here. Jumping up here. Yep, jumping up. Who's got Agclear here? Who's got Agclear? Who's got an Agclear super?
I'm close.
Gameplay, please use your super, please. Thank you. You're gonna need to start hearing some call-outs, more gameplay, yeah? Right, crystal players, get ready. Alright, 3, 2, 1, jump. Pressure in the middle of the plane. There we go. Right, you get the
I've
melting
got
point
super.
here, game player. Nice. Good job. Right, who's got next super, Robbie, you said?
Yeah.
Yep. Right, who's got next Agclear super? Tether to the right here, where the knights are. Okay. Yep, tether knights, thank you. Do not pick up the relic here, I'm going to save it. Alright, start heading to... I'll explain that. Start heading to crystal plates. Alright, 3, 2, 1, jump. Make sure you're in the middle. Nice, here we go. Right, melting point's coming out. Nice, well done guys.
You saved my sister.
Got her cloak back on finally.
You sully the sacred architecture of a culture you cannot understand.
Sorry.
Also, did you say you won today?
No, I don't really eat ice cream.
Desire. Your
Yeah, 'cause
desire
she's
to feed
talking
a
like
nation
Luella.
of such beasts.
Could
Changes
I know what you're
voices.
driving toward? Do you
Yeah,
have
Riven
the
of a
audacity
1,000
to
voices.
wish for my death? Perhaps you and I can work together.
Only then will Riven be contained.
All my favourite raids.
Keep pushing forward. There you go.
My favourite raid overall is King's Fall, but if we're talking just Destiny 2, it's between Last Wish and Spire. My two favourites.
That's okay.
The Awoken kept me here so long.
If you try to jump onto this little part of the tree here,
Kill himself. Paradise is a prison when you cannot leave. I would so love to repay the hospitality
who the fuck
of those
keeps-
Yeah, I don't know.
to carve this city into the screaming
I,
surface of reality.
It's someone.
the thing with the
doing
warlock
something
jump
to
is that
wood.
the warlocks are very bouncy, right? So you kind of have to commit to the jumps, because a lot of the time, if you're very scared of it, you'll just bounce off. So if you try and move towards where I'm standing now, it's fine. Just follow me when I get up. Just come up to this little bit here. Just one hop. There you go. And we're going to
Okay,
jump
just-
over to this bit. If you don't make it, just keep pushing forward because there is a ledge below me that you can fall onto.
It just normally it's
Right,
just
keep
my
pushing
brother
forward,
knocking
keep
the door
pushing
when he
forward.
comes home.
There you go.
Well,
You can
this
jump
time
up
I have
again.
no idea who it is.
Come on, Warlock, come on, Warlock. Why the fuck would you not grapple?
Right, over this way.
That's bullshit.
It is. I saw that, yeah. That looks like a pretty big oof chest.
Oh yeah, sure. We've only got parkour here, so.
No, you're not allowed. You need to stay here. Hold on.
Oh, look at Robbie giving orders.
Yeah,
Robbie trying to be funny, actually.
sometimes.
If you want Optimus, you could just leave, and then when we finish the parkour, by the time you're back, you'll be ready. Yeah, and then we'll invite you back.
Guardian down. Guardian down.
There is no end to the Taken. You have stolen from them more than they could ever take from you. You are destined to fight forever.
Right, I'll be back in a
Yep.
sec.
Guardian
No.
Guardian down.
Hang on, don't just join back just yet. If you do want to leave Alpha, it will pull you straight forward. It's up to you.
Good morning, Shane. Oh hey,
back.
game player, do you want to see a magic trick? Hey, just need to stay right there, okay? Yeah. Very nice.
Guardian down.
No, don't revive him, okay? Just leave him dead.
Guardian down.
Leave him. Yeah, Shane, it's like 5 PM here. You revived him. God damn it. Oh yeah, you can join now. Wait, the rally flag isn't available, meaning you haven't even gotten the checkpoint yet. So we're apparently not even there yet.
Guardian down.
I thought that was you, Robbie.
What?
Trying to get up to me.
Yeah, you're just the edge of the slippy rock, so I can't stay with. Like when I jump in front of you, I can't stay there. It's a pretty nice spot up here, isn't it?
Mhm.
See the wall, the clouds, that big ring in the sky.
Yeah, and this fat cunt on top of it. Oh no! Oh no! Don't do it. It's not the answer, Robbie.
Guardian down.
Wait. Oh no, you go all the way to the top, all the way. Keep following the path. Just don't revive me this time.
Guardian down.
Yeah, that one,
Come
there
on,
you go.
no.
Now you can revive me. Thank you. I thank you, friend. But look, can I show you a magic trick, okay? I'm at a sword down, so I can't do anything, okay?
Yeah.
Can this push you? Oh! That's some push!
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh! I found something as good as shoulder charge.
Oh no!
Doesn't last very long, though.
Fuck off, Robbie!
Oh!
Oh my god!
That was perfect! Oh my gosh! That was actually perfect.
Bro, you nearly
Alright, who are we
fucking
waiting on?
killed me.
Michael
Wanted, do you
back?
mind coming down from the roof, please?
Why? Oh yeah.
Because the encounter's not starting.
Yeah, I was wondering why we weren't getting checkpoint because Jess fell up there.
Right,
There we
weapons wise for this encounter, guys, you want to make sure you keep on your whirlwind blade swords here. And then shotguns are always good. Make sure you have a shotgun on for ag clear. And then other than that, that's pretty much it. Super wise, we're going to have some specific supers again. This time we'll just have Jess on the well. Optimus, you can run whatever you like for ag clear. I'll be on... no, actually, if we get game player, can you go bubble for us? And then I've got a melting point. And then the rest of us can just go ag clear supers.
Getting broken?
Where is the rally flag?
There is no rally flag. Like, we don't even have a checkpoint, Michael. Like when you check your ghost. Ah, there
Oh,
we
there
go.
we go.
What was that? There's at least this one, and then there's 3 more after.
Yes, let's go play on the roof again.
Don't. Yeah. Shh. No. No. Just leave it a second. Right. Once you guys are ready, just come over to me, and then I start explaining this one. Right. So the first one we're going to talk about is the something next to us here. This is a Taken Strength Orb. Now the way it works is basically if you jump through the orb, you will collect it and get a debuff called Taken Strength. Now you can stack up this debuff to ×2, so you can pick up 2 of them. But if you try to pick up a third, you will die. So the maximum is 2. Now this boy here, Morgoth, he's going to be immune, and this is the boss that we're going to be killing. Now to make him unimmune, we just need to pick up a total of 10 taken strength throughout the whole team, and that just means 5 people with ×2. Now we're going to be split onto 2 teams of 3. We're going to have a team of 3 on the right side of the map and a team of 3 on the left side of the map. So I'm just going to quickly assign you guys to each team and what you're going to be doing. Now this encounter is very easy, so don't worry too much about this. So on the left side we're going to have Game Player, Alpha and Wanted. Now Game Player and Alpha, if you guys come over this way. Now on the left side, first of all you're just going to be clearing ads. So you've got ads spawning up here, and then you've also got ads spawning down here. Now once all of the ads are dead, the first set of taken strength orbs will spawn in. There'll be 2 on the left side and 2 on the right side. You 2 will focus on the left side. What you're both going to be doing is you're both going to pick up 1 taken strength orb each. So when the 2 spawn in, Alpha grabs 1, Game Player grabs the other. Very easy. And then you wait, kill some more ads, and then once the second set spawns in, you both grab another 1 each. And then after that, you both have ×2, and then your jobs will be done, and that's it. So that's pretty much it for you guys, 1 each every time they spawn in on left. Now Optimus, you're going to be on right side with me and Jess. Now you're going to have a completely different job. Now on the right side, when the 2 taken strength spawns in, Jess is actually going to pick up both of them. And this is because during the encounter, Morgoth will trap someone with the most taken strength. And by Jess grabbing both of them, it basically guarantees that she will get trapped first. And it is your job to untrap her. Now, you may have noticed in the previous encounter that there were these Eye of Riven captains that dropped this special relic, and you're going to be using this to basically save Jess. Now what's going to happen is, once Jess is picking up her taken strength, me and you, we're going to take a look where the ads spawn in on the right side, if we can find the Eye of Riven captain. If it spawns here, that's great. If not, it will spawn in on the left. Just make sure you run over there and grab the relic if that has to happen. Now once you pick up the relic, Jess will be trapped by that point, so what you're going to do is with the relic, you're going to run all the way over to her, stand right next to her, and then press the grenade button. So whatever that button is for you, press the grenade button when you're standing next to her, and then it will cleanse her. And during this process, it saves her, and you take her taken strength. So you will get ×2, she will be free and cleansed, so that way your job is done. Now, Morgoth will, during the encounter, trap a second person, and this time he could trap Jess, Optimus, Alpha, or Game. So just make sure that you call out your gamer tag if you are trapped, guys, and it's my job to come and find you and then cleanse you. Now, after all of the ads have been killed, mostly the orange bars, the final taken strength is going to spawn in here, and that's Robbie's job. Robbie will be grabbing the first and the last taken strength. Now, as soon as he does that, what we're going to do is we're going to jump behind the boss here, get ready for DPS phase. Jess is going to put down a well, I'm going to come in with a melting point, Game Player's going to put down his bubble, and then we're just going to go ham with our swords. Now, just a heads up here, if you are using swords, which you should be, he does like to raise up into the sky because he's a little bit glitchy, so as long as you're aiming directly above you, you will still hit him. But that's pretty much it for this counter. It is so easy. So whenever you're ready, Robbie, we should be good to go.
Go on, Robzog.
I have the wrong boots on. Give me 1 second.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Robbie. Always you.
Just a heads up here, when you are going to pick up the taken strength orb, you're jumping through the physical orb in the air, you're not just walking through it. Nope, you and Game are both grabbing 1 each. There'll be 2 on the left side, so you both grab 1 each.
Uh-oh, Quarter's talking about traps.
Right. So the first set of taken strengths will be spawning in, so 2 on the left, 2 on the right, so 1 each on the left side, please, go do that now. Right, so we're going to look out for the Eye of Riven captain here. Oh, here he is. That's great. Right, so you pick up that relic whenever you're ready. And you head over to Jess. And when you get next to her, press the grenade button. There you go. That's it, well done. Start clearing more of these ads, guys.
Our side is clear. This is beautiful.
Ah.
Oh, sorry, Robbie, I forgot that you're playing that.
Really now.
Oh, thank you.
So
Right, next set of
here.
taken strength should be spawning in. 2 on the left, 2 on the right. So 1 each on the left side. Jess is grabbing both on the right. So 1 each on the left, go do that now.
Oh, it's me
Just get
again.
strength. Yep, okay.
I'm going this side.
No, it's okay, that's my job. Alright, done. Alright, so clear out these final orange bar enemies and then get ready for DPS phase. Yep, here we go. Right, let's jump behind the boss. And we're going to have the well and the bubble. And try and get that bubble down. Nice. Yeah, whacking him. Keep aiming up onto the skybox so that you can hit him.
Oh jeez, he's really going up.
Easy, come on up.
You don't hesitate to reach into the deep.
Quarter, you shut your mouth.
Your kind bleeds so
Shut your
slowly.
mouth.
Those with conviction pair best.
Yeah, you're
with my
literally
kind.
offending Robbie's
Like
group
you.
of people.
Like
Yes.
you walk and preach.
I will find where you live.
Shall we be friends?
He actually will. Like, don't underestimate Robbie. He may be a stupid prick, but like, he actually will stalk you and find where you live. He's just that kind of person.
It's okay, because if he does that, Quartzer, you can tell me and then I'll leak his address. Because he was also a
Yeah?
stupid prick and dumb enough to reveal his address to me.
Yeah, I also left us on Snapchat.
Yeah, Robbie leaves his snap maps on, so I know exactly where he
Wait,
lives.
does he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind, I'm only friends with 7 people on Snapchat.
Imagine being that lonely. I'm joking.
Yeah, I
right,
have
don't
no
go up
friends.
the elevator. Don't go up the elevator just yet.
Quarter, you must embrace the traps.
Did you not follow us?
Okay, Jess, please be prepared to plant down a flag.
Oh. Yep.
Okay.
Fuck! Bro, I swear to God, I didn't hold it down that long. I swear to God.
Let me just see how far I can fling you.
Yeah, just do it.
Oh, that
Yeah,
would've been
don't
cool.
go up the elevator.
I need to... Well, I'm gonna fling you over to the exit. Oh, we can do it with the second one. Nah, I can't get it perfectly.
Nope, you're just coming
Ah,
around to the
into
right
wall.
and then up the stairs and
Ah, shame.
right. So do not go up the elevator here, Alpha. Now, I'm just going to quickly talk about something that's going to be in the final encounter. So if you guys come over this way. Now, the final encounter is all about running back through the whole raid. So the one thing I can't explain is the route because you can't visualize it. But I'm going to explain it now so that you know it for when we get there. So a lot of people have no idea where to go when they drop down the elevator. So I'm going to explain it now. If you are ever the last person and you drop down the elevator, all you have to do is walk up these small stairs here and into the bowl. If you can remember this small little detail, then we'll be good for the final encounter. But for now, let's just move on to vault and we'll be good. Right. So this is the first encounter where you can take off your swords if you want to. However, I would really suggest keeping them on because they're really good heavies at killing the ads. Feel free to do whatever you like though. If you feel like you have a better heavy on you, then just use that. Now, we want to make sure we're all on ad clear supers here. There's no like whales or bubbles or whatever. Ad clear supers, and then ad clear weapons, and we should be good. That's alright. Yeah, swords are good. Now, in this encounter, we're going to have specific jobs. The first thing I'm going to talk about is the map. Now, this area that we're in, there are 3 sides, and Alpha, you might want to pay attention here, so come over to me. There are 3 sides to Vault. Over where Wanted is the rock side, over where we are is the steps side, and over where Jess is the tree side. So there are 3 sides. Now, for each side, there will be a team of 2. What we're going to do is we're going to have Wanted and Optimus on the rock side. We're going to have me and Player on steps, and then Alpha and Jess on the tree side. Now, on each of our teams of 2, we're both going to have different jobs. We're going to have Wanted, Game Player, and Alpha be the plate defenders, and then we're going to have me, Jess, and Optimus as the plate runners. Now, first of all, I'm going to go over Alpha and Game Player's job, and then I'll get to you, Optimus. Now, the main goal of your guys' jobs is to keep this plate safe. So this is the steps plate. Alpha, your plate is over there on the tree side. So you're going to be on tree side over there, just clearing ads from the plate. And same with you, Game Player, you're staying here clearing ads from the plate. Now, the number 1 rule of being a defender is you never ever go into steps or trees, because you could get locked out. Because during this encounter, there'll be these taken walls that get put up, which section off this area. So if you're inside of steps or trees when the walls go up, you could get stuck outside. So make sure you're staying inside a vault. Now, the most important thing that you're doing is killing a special knight. Now, there will be a taken knight that spawns at the back of steps and trees. And what they're going to do is they're going to try and go to your plate and dunk on it. And then if they dunk for too long, they will wipe the team. So we just need to make sure that we kill these knights when we can. Now, as we're all using swords, they will be the best weapon to use for this. Now, they do run straight through the taken barrier, so don't worry about that. And then, as soon as they walk through, start slicing it with your sword, and you should be fine. Now, if you do need help on your side, please call it out, because if you let that knight dunk for too long, that's the whole team wiped. All you have to do is say, I need help on trees, or I need help on steps, and then someone will come over and help you out. But if you don't do that, it will cause a wipe. Now, just make sure you're always looking out for that knight, and we should be good. That's pretty much it for you guys, is a pretty simple job there. Now, Optimus. We have got a completely different job again. A little bit more complicated here, so give me 2 secs. Right. So, the first thing that you're going to be doing is you're going to be jumping on the plate to start off the encounter. Now, when you step on this plate, you're going to be able to see 3 symbols in a row. One on the left, one on the middle, and one on the right. Now, the way this works is basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to be over on my plate, and I'm going to call out my middle symbol. Now, before I continue, I just want to talk to you about the symbols here, because this encounter is all about symbols. Now, we know about the 4 snake symbols, like in the first encounter, but there are actually 16 different symbols in the raid. But don't let this scare you. This is not about me teaching you every single symbol, this and this and this. It's about being able to describe them and understand what symbol it is when it's described to you. So if I were to say infinity, you know what one I'm talking about because you've seen it. But if I were to say to you bird on a branch, you'd be able to look at your symbol and work out, oh yeah, I do have bird on a branch, right? Now, just a heads up, making it easier, there are 4 snakes, 4 dragons, 4 birds, and 4 fish. So obviously when you're talking about your symbol, those are the animals that you'll be hearing and saying. When you do call out your symbols, you do have to be very specific. So if you're ever describing a symbol, you can't just say dragon, obviously, because there's 4. But you also have to be very specific. So you can't just say dragon breathing fire, because there's actually two of them. There's dragon breathing fire to the left and to the right. So when you look at a symbol, just the thing you need to remember is just describe it as much as you can, and by that point Jess should be able to work out what you're trying to say. Now this encounter is quite fun with the descriptions of the symbols, so I wouldn't worry about that too much. Now the way it works is basically I'm going to get on my plate and I'm going to call out my middle symbol. You're going to look at your symbols, and if you see my middle on your left or on your right, then you just call it out. So an example could be, okay, my middle is 8 snake. You see that on your left and you go, okay, that's on my left. Then you also need to call out your middle too. So after you say that's on my left, you'll go, okay, my middle is fish swimming to the left. And then Jess sees that and goes, okay, that's on my right. And then we're done. Or it could go the other way, where I go, okay, my middle is bird on a branch, and Jess sees it. And she goes, that's on my left, my middle is dragon with a spear through its neck, and then you see it and you go, that's on my right. Now the two slight differences between those variations is that you could see my middle, or Jess can see my middle. If you see my middle, you need to call out your middle after, because you still have to pass it on to Jess. But if I pass it on to Jess second, when it gets passed to you, we don't need to know your middle because it's gone through everyone. So just if you do get it second, we need to know your middle after. Now, as soon as we're done with all that plate stuff, that's it. We can get off our plates, and the last thing you'll be waiting for is your side to open up. So when the taken barriers come up, you're waiting for when rock side is the open side. Once it is open, you're going to run in here and kill a bunch of ads, and at the very back, another Eye of Riven captain is going to spawn in, so you're just going to take it out. Now, you've picked up this relic before, so you kind of know how it functions. When you pick up this relic, you will get a debuff called Taken Essence something. Now, that something is really important that you call out, and that something is either Antumbra or Penumbra. All you need to do is call out which one you have. Now, when you do pick up this relic, Rockside will get walled off again, so you can't just run straight back into the vault normal way. You need to go around the long ways to the open side. So either trees or steps will be open. If you need to head to trees, you go this way and that will take you straight to trees. If you need to go to steps, then you'll head round this way and that will take you round to steps. And as soon as you get to your side, you come out. So the way this part works, oh, go ahead. So we will call it out for you. So we will see which side is opened up. So if we see trees, we say, okay, trees is open. So you just work it out and run over to this direction to trees. So the way it will work is rock side opens up. You head in, clear all the ads, and then you kill your captain. Once the captain's dead, you pick up the relic and listen out for what side you're running to. Let's pretend you get trees. Now, while you're running down into trees, you want to look at your buff and call out which one you have, either Antumbra or Penumbra. So let's pretend you say, okay, I've got Antumbra. And using that info, I'm going to tell you which plate you need to dunk on. So I could say, okay, you're dunking on the steps plate. So you'll run over to the steps plate or whatever we call out, get on it, and then press the grenade button. And after that, you have successfully dunked on the plate and you have done your job. So those are the two things you'll be doing. At the beginning, you're doing the symbols and just calling out. At the end, you're going to be running, getting the relic, run to the correct place, call out your buff, and then dunk on the plate we tell you to. And that's pretty much it for your job. Now, I won't go into too much detail why you're dunking on what plate, because it might get a bit too confusing, but basically, if you were a left, when we're calling out the symbols, if you were to call out that your symbol was on the left, then it's a Penumbra plate, and if it was on the right, then it's an Antumbra plate. But you don't need to worry about that. Me and Jess will try and remember, and then we will just tell you where you need to dunk. But the best thing with this encounter, we'll say it in the buff section. But this encounter is on a 3-cycle rotation, so we do this encounter 3 times basically. So we've got lots of time to learn it, and yeah, we should be good. So if we all group up in the vault, me, Jess, and Optimus will stand on the plates, and then we'll give this one a go. Whenever you're ready, Jess. Oh. Right. My middle is 8 snake.
That's on my left. My middle is fish swimming to the left.
Okay. Cool, thank you. That's it.
God, it's on you.
Wow. So which side are you taking this time? I think.
Oh, Optimus, come into Vault. We don't know if it's open yet. It's okay.
I wasn't paying attention.
Right, here we go. We've
Oh,
got
steps.
step side is open. So basically, Optimus here, you're just gonna wait until rock side is your open side. Just for now, we're chilling.
We be chill. Mate.
Alright, what side's open?
Trees.
Bro.
Cool.
Yeah.
Make sure you're keeping an eye out for your knights here, depending on what side you are. Alpha, are you here? Oh god.
Oh no. I'll help my trees.
This okay. I'll do it. Oh, you'll be running to rocks, so rock side is now open. Keep an eye out for the knights here, guys.
No, no, in rock.
So, captain should be spawning in soon. Alright, you're going to be running round to steps. What buff do you have? Cool, you'll be dunking on rocks. If you just run round to steps, yeah? There you go.
Oh, what was that?
Yep, so dunk on rocks plate, so you're on one. Go on the plate and then press the grenade button. There we go, and that's round one done. So back on plates, and it's rinse and repeat from there. Right, my middle is you, Snake.
That's on my left. My middle is fish diving.
Cool, thank you. That's right. We got you.
Oh wow,
Please.
trees actually first ones.
Did you hear my explanation? Oh. Short and sweet explanation, just defend the plate.
Top quality auto, very nice.
Right, you're running to rocks.
Captain.
On captain, sir.
Guardian down.
I got you. You pick up the relic. Right, you should be running to steps. What buff do you have? Remember, you'll be dunking on rocks.
Fuck. Help on trees.
Oh, fuck, okay, right. Yeah, it should open up in a sec, gameplay. Oh, there you go. Right, back on place, and final round. Right, my middle is dragon breathing fire to the left.
That's on my left. My middle is bird looking to the left.
Cool.
Oh. Oh, I suppose it's super good.
Oh, don't worry.
Yep.
On the tree side, okay. Wow.
Damn trees.
You fucking real.
What?
Right, you'll be running to rocks. Right.
What the fuck? I'm actually gonna fucking yeet myself out of a window. Like, I'm not even joking. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that, like, string of events, man?
Right, you're going to be running to steps side. What buff do you have? You'll be dunking on rock plate again. Gameplay, you're gonna get locked in here.
I'm gonna need help with trees.
Yeah, got it. Still also rock or steps. Yeah, I got it. Oh, Jesus.
Alright, run into rocks.
Yep.
Dunking on trees. If you need help, please call it out.
Back here, you stupid knife.
Oh my god.
Jesus, that was too close.
Yeah, we got it.
Just barely. Oh, do you have like 3 seconds left?
Oh, gameplay, if
Fair
you
enough.
come back here. No, we're just gonna wait here a sec. Optimus should come back here too. Oh yeah, Alpha's gone. Okay.
Yeah, that
I'll
was
just
fun.
explain it to you two then while we're waiting. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly go over again something from the last encounter, more about the route. Now, remember what I told you about how you're coming down the elevator, and you remember that the elevator is over on the step side. Now, when you do come into this room when we're running back, step side is going to be walled off because Bungie don't make things easy. Only rock side or tree side will be open. So you have to make your way to the open side. So let's pretend tree side is open. Now, Optimus kind of knows how this works, but basically on each side there are these two outer routes which take you to the adjacent sides. So if you went that way, you would go to steps, and if you went that way, you'd go to rocks. But Bungie again doesn't make things easy, so they're not just going to open up steps to you straight away. If tree side is open, you have to go the long way round to rocks first, and then once you get into rocks, you can make your way into steps. So you'd come out here, and then you'd go across from there into the step side. However, if rocks was open first, then you'd run back through this way to trees, and then you would run into steps. So all you need to remember here is whatever side is open, you just take the long way round to steps, then you go down the elevator, up the small staircase, into the bar, and then that's it.
Yes.
So basically, I'll go over it again. So you know how the little tunnels work, yeah? Now, usually, if rocks was open, if I told you to go to steps, you would just automatically go through this way, right? But in the encounter, they wall off the easy way. So you need to make sure that you go around the long way. So if rocks was open, you would run all the way around to trees first and then into steps. If trees was open, you would run into rocks first and then into steps. You're basically going to all three sides in a circle. That's alright. Once we get there, it'll be.
Damn it.
No, only trees or rocks will be open. Oh, well, the tunnel that takes you to steps is not going to be open for the first side. This tunnel over here would be open. This tunnel here is always going to be open because this is the one that connects connects trees and rocks together. So no matter what, you're definitely going to go through this, depending on what way you're going through it. And then the final steps one will be open. Community challenge. Let's push Alpha all the way to where we need to go, and then we can get this next encounter started. Okay.
We'll just do without him. Looks like Proper is finally here. Just a bit late.
Time.
2 hours 12 minutes late. Acceptable. How'd you get him in?
Oh, we're moving him.
Hey, twos are tight, you can just keep kicking them. Oh yeah, Michael, you may find the flag is not in its proper position when you come here.
It's okay, you won't get your founder perks back anyway.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Where do you expect it to be? Like, how high up?
Inside of the rings.
Not a bad guess, not a bad guess. That's good, Bo is so good when he sees it. You nearly got him there. Oh. Yes, you see the light come flying by.
The what?
Did you see a light go flying by?
No.
Oh, I just saw your stream. There was a light, like one of the ground lights just went flying across. Oh, here comes Michael for the final kick. He's gonna make it. He's gonna make it. Nope,
The flag is literally here.
Yeah.
Okay, weapons wise for this encounter, guys, you'll want your well-worn blade swords on. That's really important. We're going to have my melting point, we're going to have a Jess well, and we're going to have a bubble from game player. Other than that, everyone can use whatever the hell they want.
Do we need the bubble? It's like, doesn't it just get in the way of hits sometimes?
Well, I mean, realistically, it doesn't actually matter. Okay, right, we'll say no bubble then. Now, this encounter, we're going to make it very easy, so I'm just going to explain it now, so listen up. Basically, the way it's going to work is there's 3 plates on the crystal side, 3 plates. Hello, are you back now, yeah? Oh, he's not back.
Jeez. Okay.
Are you able to listen, or are you unavailable? Okay. Alright. So there are 3 plates on each side. There's 3 on the left and 3 on the right. All we're going to do is pick a plate and drop down. If you're dropping down on the crystal side with me, then that's fine. If you're dropping down over on the tree side, you need to make sure you float over to crystal side. Inside of the crystal side, there is going to be this wall that we can go up against, and it's going to say joining allies, and it's basically going to teleport us all the way back up here. Now when we get teleported here, we need to make sure we're quiet. We need to listen out for what side Riven is on, so be very quiet. Once we figure out what side Riven is on, we're going to run to the opposite side. Now, once we get to the opposite side, we're going to drop all the way down and get ready to kill Riven. Now, if you guys just stand here and back up, this is kind of what the room looks like. So we're going to clear all the ads inside the room and jump up to the top left of the map. Now, up in the top left, what's going to happen is we're all going to group up. Jess is going to get ready to put down a well, and the rest of you are going to get ready for Riven to invade. Riven's going to come through this big hole here, and then you're going to see her foot. What's going to happen is she's going to put down the well, I'm going to get a melting point off, and then we're just going to go ham with our swords on Riven's foot, and then Riven's health bar should just drop. And then after that, pretty much she'll teleport us into this parkour realm. You can either just wait at the beginning and not do anything because only one person needs to do it, or you could try and follow me. Just a little bit of fun there. And then after we get it finally, we will teleport back out here for the final stand. And then that's it, we can kill Riven. So it's a very easy encounter here because we're using the cheese method. All you got to remember is just drop down where you need to go and, you know, follow us and you should be fine. If we all pick a plate and drop down, and we can get this started. So Alpha, if you jump on a plate for me.
Alpha went again.
No, he's here.
He's back now.
Alright, so make sure if you're dropping down on the tree side, you're floating over towards Hambiz, over to me. And we're going to jump into this little hole here. Not through the middle, be careful. Alright. There's going to be this little wall that we're going to go up against here, so make sure you go up against this wall. Should say joining allies. Alright, everyone be quiet. Alright, over this way.
So long, people.
Michael, can you fucking move? You're actually slow.
Because he's Titan. Not using his shoulder charge.
Alright, clear out all these ads here.
That's not the right weapon.
Make sure we're grouped up by the top left of the map. Right, here we go. Find this pillar. Right, don't go in front of the pillar here, guys. Captain's got a problem. Right, well done. Melting points coming in, and let's go. Swipe, 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 swipe.
That was weird, my whirlwind wasn't triggering for a while.
No, no. We'll see our damage numbers.
I have the wrong helmet on. No.
I don't think he has a whirlwind blade sword, so it's a little bit more
My,
difficult for him. If you
my
keep
whirlwind
using
doesn't trigger it.
if you keep using your whirlwind blade sword gameplay, don't switch over to your Prometheus lens. I think that was. Keep on your sword, and you should be doing a little bit more damage there.
You don't steal the plates.
Why did my warlock stop going over to the right when I was pressing forwards?
Michael! For 1 second. God
Fuck off.
damn it.
Shh, shh, shh.
That laughy kick just there, Michael.
I was trying to.
Oh well,
Send
fuck
her
you,
into the
cunt.
wall. Jesus, that's some not nice language.
You almost killed me. You almost killed me.
What do you mean I almost
Did he hit
killed you?
As in, I almost died.
How? What did I do?
You'll see it on my stream. You'll see it on my stream.
Not till I missed it.
Oh.
Already past the point.
Over to the top left here, guys. Right, mountain point coming in. Here we go. Swords.
There we go, I'm getting rolled here.
Why is the well not working?
Maybe you're too far. Somewhere.
Literally next to you.
Oh, so close.
Guardian down.
We love this glitchy raid.
We love that spicy damage. Nice. Is that 4? No, it's just 3. Okay.
Hey Robbie, look around.
Look where I am.
What? You did it too?
Yeah. I tried to get out of it with my sword, but it wouldn't let me, so I just stayed up here then. Only had to use 9 ammo. Hi, Jess.
Oh,
I
hello,
will never
Tom.
die. Oh, the Tom man?
Fuck
Damn.
off, Michael.
Thought you kicked me into the wall. Good morning, Thomas.
Almost a tank.
He's a tank.
Nope.
I'm
I've
sorry. Hey, Michael, do you want me to tether?
No, because that doesn't do anything.
It doesn't stack with melting point. You're actually
Damn.
It doesn't even hit the boss either.
Oh, who knows?
No, it
Maybe
doesn't.
it will.
It doesn't, 'cause last time you did it, it just got
Right,
destroyed.
let's go.
Oh yeah, last time you might put it down, she stepped on it.
Right, either stay at the spawn room or stay with her. Or stay, well, follow me. Oh, I can't even talk. You know what, just do it right. Woo!
Guardian down.
Yes, I made it.
Alright, clip our toenails.
Careful not to be stepped on.
He got stepped on.
Like that. Just leave him. Oh, you got him. Jesus.
He almost got stepped on again. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe tether will work this time. Maybe. Ah, sad times.
Well done. One last encounter here.
I've waited so long to fulfill one last...
Now, you'll want to make sure that you switch to some very good add clear weapons here. You can switch off your sword, put on anything that's great, add clear, and you should be fine. Add clear weapons, add clear supers.
Listen, Quartzer man, it has happened. It has happened.
Yeah.
Oh, have you ever surpassed 20 viewers, Jess?
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Look
That's
how
on
many
your pro
people
Michael
signed
move.
up. Hang on. Look how many people sign up for the role in Discord. None of them fucking turn up. All right then.
Because they're expecting Michael.
Yep, over here.
Let's have Michael stream us and see how the views go.
No, you can do whatever you like here. Any add clear weapons and supers that you feel like is best for yourself.
Yeah, thank you, Tom. Thank you for backing me up, bruv. Do you know what? Tom is actually my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
He is, yes.
Yeah, thank you, Tom. Tell Robbie to shut the fuck up. Yes.
Very well.
Okay, stream chat. Say I if you want me to kick Robbie from the Discord. Right. So basically, what's going to happen here? Actually, if you just come over to me when you're ready, just so I know that everyone's here. Io.
Tom.
The council is speaking.
The
Not
council
like
has
this.
decided your fate.
Please leave
We
me
need more
alone.
eyes, guys. Come on, Shane. Come on, Quartzer.
No, Shane is a cool guy. He'll protect me, won't
Girl.
you, Shane? What?
Thank you, Shane.
See, this is what happens when you don't play PC. You don't know people. Like,
Yeah, I
Shane's
don't,
like one
I'm
of
not
our best
talking.
friends now, and you don't even know her. It's actually disgusting.
Okay then.
Fuck you, Robbie.
I see how many eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quartzer wants to transfer power. I'll count that as an eye. That's 5. Can I kick?
I'll kick myself.
Oh,
He's gonna kick
but you don't have
himself.
founder permissions.
Yeah.
Fat fucking.
Oh, Tom, it's such a shame that I can't view the Discord at the moment. Oh, what could you possibly do while I'm gone?
Yeah, I've already been kicked.
Oh! Tom! Tom!
Tom.
Oh!
You actually fucking did it.
And the invite's invalid. I can't just use the old invite. Great.
Here you go.
Thank you. Give me all my rolls back.
He's a new member. I guess... Wait, Alpha isn't here. So again, I'll just explain the encounter without him, and I'm sure we'll be fine. Anyways,
Hey, can like one
So,
of these give me my rolls
the way
back?
the way the heart works is basically Riven will choose only one person to pick it up at a time. Does anyone here have the Fates Chosen buff on them? I do. Okay, cool. So basically, Riven will choose one person. At the moment it's Optimus, but it could be any one of us. Now, that person will pick up the heart, and the heart will have a timer that they need to be calling out. You need to be doing this countdown. So, when Optimus picks up, what he's going to be doing is he's going to be going 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, and just keep counting down. Now, while a person has picked up the heart, it releases this aura where if you're inside of it, you are safe. However, if you're not inside of the aura, you start building up this debuff called Creeping Darkness very, very quickly. And if you're there for too long, you die. Up to times 10 and you're dead. So, what you need to do is just stay in the aura. It doesn't get simpler than that. Just please keep up with the heart. The person with the heart cannot sprint, so you're faster than them. So please just keep up. If you're using a super to clear ads, do not just stay still. Make sure you're moving with the heart at all times. Now, once the heart timer reaches 0, the person holding the heart and anyone else inside of the aura will be teleported. Now, we only want the person holding the heart to be teleported. So, everyone else needs to get out of the aura. So the way we do this is simple. When that person's timer gets to about 2 seconds, you stay out of the aura and wait for them to be teleported. Now, the heart teleports you twice. One at 0 seconds, where anyone in the aura is teleported, and then twice when it drops on the floor, it pulses in this small little radius, and if you're inside this radius, you will then get teleported. So basically, what you just need to make sure you do is at 2 seconds, you get out of the heart's aura, and then when it pulses a second time, after it pulses, we all run over to try and pick it up. Now, it's important that we all run over the heart and pick it up when it pulses, because we don't know who Riven is going to pick. So we need to make sure we're all ready just to pick up the heart. Now, that's pretty much how the heart works. The route goes as follows. We're going to be going up through Riven, through a big open room with a bunch of Taken, round to the left. There'll be a little parkour area, but we're not going to do it. Just keep jumping up and down on the floor. Very simple. We're going to go back into Vault, where, remember, we go to the open side, we go around the long way, and then we go into steps, down the hole, up the small staircase, and then we dunk, and that's it. Now, there is one more part of this encounter, which is the most important part, so please listen. When you get teleported inside of the heart on this little Taken island. And inside of the heart, there will be Taken strength orbs, 1 per person who is in there. So if there's 1 person, there's 1. If there's 5, there's 5. Now, if we pick up all of the Taken strength inside of the heart, it will reset the timer that the person holding the heart has, which gives us a lot more time, which is good. We want to do this. So we have a system on how we do it. The first person who is teleported inside of the heart, this time it's Optimus, but it could be anyone when we wipe again if we do. What they're going to do is they're going to wait by their Taken strength and not pick it up. They will pick it up when the timer gets to around 3 seconds. Because they are waiting and picking up the last Taken strength, they are the one who resets the timer. That's why they wait, so that they're the pickup that resets the timer at the final few seconds. If you are the 2nd, 3rd, 4th or 5th person teleported in there, you get the easy job of picking up one as soon as they spawn in. And if you miss this, it's kind of annoying because it puts the whole system to shit. All you need to remember is, if you're the 2nd, 3rd, 4th or 5th person, so in this time, if you're not Optimus, you're just picking up 1 Taken strength as soon as you see it. And that's it. That's all you're doing. And then, because they're all picked up apart from Optimus's, he will be the one who resets it, which is why he waits for 3 seconds, and then the timer resets. Now, this encounter is more about kind of giving it a go and getting the route down and how to get it working and stuff. So we'll just hop right into it and see how it goes. And, you know, we'll learn the route and how the heart works. But this encounter isn't too bad, as long as we're all counting down when we pick up the heart. And if we're the first person in there, we wait by the Taken strength for 3 seconds. If you're 2nd, 3rd, 4th or 5th, you pick up 1 straight away. And that's it. So for now, let's all group up on the heart and we'll get ready to get going. Alpha, you ready? Right, whenever you're ready, Optimus, you're coming this way and we'll be good to go. Alright, countdown. Alright, countdown for us, Optimus. Yep. Right, stay here, stay here. Alright, move on, move on, move on. Oh. Okay, right, we'll just quickly wipe that. It's okay. Yeah, it's fine, no worries. No worries.
Guardian.
Probably actually could continue that. It was only me who got teleported.
Basically, I probably should have said that, to be honest. I forgot to talk about that. But basically, I'll go over it when we respawn in, just so we kind of get an idea of what's going to happen at that first part.
No, Shane, don't encourage Robbie to play on PC. You're dodging
Yeah, no,
the
no, no.
bullet here.
We get our privacy on PC from Robbie.
I'd like it if I could play on PC.
Right, so basically, whoever the first person and the rest of us, we run up here through Riven's mouth. What we're all going to do is we're going to wait in this room here. All of us are waiting in this room. Apart from the person who has picked up the heart, what they're going to do is they're going to wait in this room with us until they get to about 3 seconds, and then they're going to walk forward onto the tongue and just drop it here. Just so that no one else gets teleported. But that's all. I'm pretty sure it's Jess this time.
Yeah.
Right, whenever you're ready.
$15, $14, $13, $12, $11, $10, $9, $8, $7, $6, $5, $4, $3, $2, $1.
Alright, everyone's got to run and try and pick up the heart. There we go.
19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8,
Alright, slow down, Robbie. There are a
7,
few people that aren't with you.
6, 5, 4,
Yep.
3, 2, 1, 15,
Alright,
14,
keep up, guys, keep up.
13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Alright, stay out,
2,
guys. Stay away, stay away,
1.
stay away, stay away. Stay away, stay away, stay away. Alright, everyone pick it up. Okay, Claire, that's you. Alright, countdown.
Guardian down.
Pick up. Wait. Where the fuck is the heart?
Guardian down.
Oh, okay.
Did you just get deleted or something?
Yeah. Basically, when you're going across that little parkour area game, you just need to be hopping so that you don't take damage.
Guardian down.
I would not play Crucible on PC. I would stick to Xbox.
No, we don't want to play Crucible with him on PC.
Yeah, so I would not want to against that hellhole. It's nice and easy down here.
And somehow you didn't get to Legend.
Yeah.
Don't have it, don't have it, don't have it.
What's he gonna do?
Because people can actually aim on PC, Shane.
Hmm.
When you're in comp, people can actually aim and it's scary.
Ah, yeah, but that's easily beatable as long as you are a hunter and jump away.
We were saying it's easier on Xbox, Robbie. Yep, whenever you're ready, Alpha. Countdown. Just wait in this room here. Wait. Okay. Alright, move away now. Not too far, too far. Yeah, I know.
I'm not gonna get there. Yes, I am.
Well done, Jess.
19, 18, 17,
Good save.
16, 15, 14,
Right, so wait while you're taking
13,
strength.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Right, pick it up
3,
now.
2, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, fuck you, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Stay out, stay out.
2, 1.
Go. Me. Right. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Right, pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up. No, okay. No, it's too late.
Game for the picker. Game player can. Okay, to the right.
Pick up. Nice.
It's fine.
We're going to the right side here. Right side. Okay, get out. Oh,
Nice.
Optimus got teleport. Okay, and last one. 18.
Everyone
17,
picks up one taken
16,
strength apart
15,
from obviously
14,
Alpha.
13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
There's still one taken
4,
strength that no one's picked
3,
up.
2, 1. Okay. I'm going down the elevator now, so I don't know if I make it.
Go on, Robbie. You got this.
I should make it. 9 seconds.
I am glad you did not eat her
Come on.
We will finish this.
Yeah, I've got it. But 1 second left.
Hey, well done.
Risen of 1,000 voices, architect of this city. Return to us for the sake of plans to come.
Well done, guys.
I'm calling it this
GG.
chest I'm sitting on.
It is done. We will meet you on the other
Right,
side.
best of luck. Go get your loot. You may have 1 or 2 chests to open up here, so try and open up a multiple.
I thought they'd never leave. You and I are not done. We're inseparable now. Through your actions, we've forged an age-old bond between my kind and yours. One
Nah,
wish
not yet.
granted deserves another. And
Right, I'll take us to the tower, guys. Good job.
What she asked for.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, see you later. Yeah, well done. Thank you, man. Yeah, you done. Yeah, you done really well. Right, I'll take us to the tower. Ooh. Yeah, basically the way this is gonna work now, because obviously this is your Sherpa that I scheduled with you. Obviously there are many people in the Discord that I need to get to. So if you do want more than one, the best way to do that is to sign up to the events that are posted, because I won't be coming back to you and saying, okay, can you do a raid on this day, because I've already scheduled one. But if you want the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, just come and sign up to the events if they suit your time zone, and yeah, that should be good. What raids have you got left to do, or is there a lot? Oh, okay. Spire? Cool. Okay. Spire's a nice one, yeah. Nice and quick. Yeah, this is a really good raid, this one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you, man. Look in the Discord, Hunter Main put a frowning face and wanted joining. Oh.
I would love to see, but you know, I can't.
Well, you haven't clicked I have read in the rules and information.
I'm not. I have.
You have to unclick
It's
it and
marked.
click it again. Come on, you're not new to Discord, are you?
Yeah, give me back my rolls.
I'm a little bit busy at the moment.
Jess, would you mind giving back my rolls?
Wait, Jess,
Sure.
don't we have that thing to do? You know that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, Jess, I knew I was right about you doing the world's first on the new raid on PC.
Yeah, do you know what? I was trying to like console Robbie, like, oh, I'm sure that we'll do it on Xbox so that like all 4 of us can be in the raid together, and then you just put it on fucking PC.
Wait, what? When?
Yeah.
for the world,
Oh,
for
this
the
is-
next raids world first.
Yeah.
Wait,
This
when
was
did we say that
after
we
you
were going to
left.
be doing it on Xbox?
No, we didn't.
Oh,
After
okay.
you left.
No,
on
I
the
was
Garden
trying to
Salvation.
console him. Like, I was like, this is like last night. I was like,
No,
oh,
it's
I'm
like,
sure that we'll do it on
gentle.
Xbox just so that like all 4 of us can like do it
Yeah.
together. And then you just fucking set it on PC.
And I knew you were gonna do it on PC. I knew there was no chance you doing it on Xbox.
Rip.
Yeah, but then you can verse us, Robbie. You can be all competitive like you usually are. See if
I'm
you
not
can
gonna
beat us
find
to
a
it.
team.
What do you mean?
You
How
really
many
think I'm
people
gonna
in this-
go find a team?
How many people in this
What
Discord?
cipher is this?
Again, you really think I am going to go find a team?
Why not?
Remember, Robbie only talks to us.
Yes.
As a founder, you need to be more
Oh,
welcoming.
no,
to
I'm
other
not a
people.
founder.
Not
So shut your
anymore.
mouth.
Yeah, no worry, Optimus. See you around, man. Take it easy.
Bro, Robbie just.
Oh, he's already gone. Jesus.
Oh, he's already fucked off. Oh my god.
He's already in the Discord.
Oh my, what a prick.
I thought we were at least gonna do some Crucible, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But get him back in
Oh
here.
fuck, I've got no glimmer.
Jesus. Maybe Spider's selling it.
Yeah, of course he's selling it.
Well, yeah, but for something decent, like not complete trash. It's for... what's it? Phase glass?
Oh, that's fine.
IO material.
Mhm. Come back on Xbox this instance.
Is there another raid later?
What do you mean later?
Shane asked in your chat, is there another raid later? There doesn't look to be, Shane.
No. I think if I had to do more than one raid,
I'm
then
tired
my head
after that raid.
would explode. Do you remember we did Garden of Salvation like 7 times in like a row? Well, I did it like 8 times in a row.
What?
We did it twice in one day for one guy.
Oh,
And I just fucking lost brain cells, man.
I see.
Alright, I'm probably gonna hop back onto the Discord.
He's out of the Discord now.
Oh, for fuck's sake! What is wrong with him?
Oh my god. He is a special boy.
Yeah, he is. I'm probably gonna go as well then. Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I might go on PC.
I do like how we were just there talking about that whole raid thing while 2 of them were still in the party just listening to us. And your stream is still open.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, I better shut that off, innit?